All right, everyone, and welcome back. In this video, we're going to cover the execution part of how to build a website using an Agile approach. Okay, and so if you caught video one, if you didn't, go ahead and check that out first. But if you didn't catch video one, basically we talked about how to plan using a mind map, how to get that stuff into this sort of like an Agile board. And then what we're going to talk about today. Now, again, I use a Rainmaker platform for my website. You don't have to use it. I like it. It's very simple. Everything's kind of in one place. But if you're using WordPress, if you're using Squarespace, Wix, Weebly, it doesn't really matter because this is all about strategy. And so this is what's going to really help you in getting your website up and running, getting it to the public, actually starting creating content. Because this is what trips up a lot of people when they're getting started with a website is they don't know where to start. And maybe they knew what to start, but there's so much of it to do, they don't know how to track it and prioritize it and get it done. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Give you the power and the tools to get it done. And so I use MeisterTask. You can use Trello. You can use a lot of different other project management apps. I highly recommend a visual app. That's just because I come from the software world, and we use a lot of Scrum and Kanban in that world, and I like to apply that to my own online business. So to go over in today's video, what we're going to cover, by the time you're done with this video, we're going to learn what the tags are for these cards in the story and how they relate to Rainmaker. Now, if you're using WordPress or if you're using Squarespace or somewhere else, you can utilize the same strategy. All we're doing is linking up these tags and creating tags for the areas in our admin areas for our platform. So in Rainmaker platform, looking at to the left of here, I have this navigation widget. If you look to the left, dashboard, design, and then there's content, email, traffic, conversion, results, blah, 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 etc. So anyway, these high-level names for these categories and these an area, I'm going to use those as tags. So I know when I look at my stories exactly where I need to be when I am working on them, right? Or what do they relate to complete and satisfy these stories. So that said, I will go ahead and just show you we'll do something very simple here, and that's going to be sales page. Okay, so I have a sales page here. You can see it has tags of content and design, because what I need to actually need to pull this into ready state because I've already groomed it. I've already added the details and made sure the tags are correct. Basically, as a customer, I want to see a sales page that doesn't overwhelm me, something that is going to keep the person on the page, so I can feel good about making a purchase and not abandon the sales page because it looks too in your face or too flashy, or it just doesn't grab and hook in the reader, right? So anyway, I'm going to update the sales page to use better formatting and layout. And so in order to do that, that's part of content and design. And so I've made these tags in Rainmaker under content. You can see content, and then the landing pages are here. Okay, and a landing page, there's all different types of landing pages you can put together. But so this is basically, I have a lot of stuff that's not even live or active and probably needs to be deleted. But basically, there are sales pages here that I can go ahead and edit. I can style. And I added design because in the design dashboard, there's custom CSS. So if you're you or you have a developer or some designer that is familiar with CSS and that can help you out there, and you want to do something custom, you can do that as well. So those are some of the things that are added in this particular story. So I hope that kind of gives you some sort of approach when it comes to taking your stories, if you're using an Agile approach and managing your website and getting your website up and running, on how to contextualize the story cards, the work in progress that you have, so that when you go to your board, your task board, you can see exactly what sorts of or types of tasks you're going to be working on. So I know when I go and work on this in progress task today, that I have a conversion task here to work on to make sure my free members area is set up correctly from the homepage. And so what I'm going to do is I need to go into conversion in my Rainmaker account, and here there's products. So I need to make sure the product is set up, and this has already been completed. I'm just kind of showing you that basically you can go in here and I have a free membership, Academy free membership. So I can click on that and then go ahead and make sure that I have the product set up, and make sure that and all the criteria is set up in order to make sure that that story's requirements are satisfied. So as a product owner, I'd like to have people create an account and opt into a free members area from the homepage, so that cold leads become new prospects at the beginning of the value stream. Okay, then there's the value stream and other things I'll be talking about in future videos, but essentially you just want to have a process in place where people can register as a free member, okay, and in its simplest form, okay? And so once you get that done, then you go ahead and you move the card over to testing, make sure it's all tested out. You can, if you have someone on your team that can help you test using a test account to go through the process and record it for you, that's even better. But if you're doing it yourself, then you know exactly what you need to do, because it's all visual and identified here for you. So I hope this video helps you in kind of structuring the work that you need to do in getting your site live, and not just getting it live, but how to iteratively improve it and make it even better in the most time efficient way possible. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you're looking for some more website tips and tools and strategies, or Rainmaker specific tools, tips, and strategies. I will be posting a lot of those in the near future, so stay tuned.